Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and thank you for tuning back into our third episode of our TH9 DOJO, where we break down bases and we attack them live. Now, you guys know I'm a new TH9. I just unlocked the lava helmet. I do not have them upgraded yet in the lab, so I'm going to be primarily focusing on a ground tactic on this base. King Ethan, rank number 20, is sitting on a TH9 8.5 just like me. I don't have my expos yet, and neither does this guy. It's a fairly even matchup. He's got a level 10 queen, mine's level 9, and his king is level 10. I think mine's 11, so that means that we're fairly even. It's a fairly even thing. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the base in the perspective of attacking it with hogs, which means we need to watch out for blank spaces. The main confusing spot in the base is this over here. It looks like this was a TH9 8 war base, or like a TH9 8 base that he ended up just putting walls around this section and put his queen and his extra troops and his extra defenses, everything on the outside. So that means that there is likely nothing tricky inside these blank spaces, but you can't be too safe. You can't, or you don't want to be too safe, or you don't want to be sorry, whatever I'm trying to say. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack the base from the queen side. The queen can pop off hogs like no one's business. So we're going to definitely use a ground attack and attack this queen straight on with our golem, king, queen, and bowlers. That's right. We're going to be using a go hobo, golems, hogs, and bowlers for this base. Now, if you look, you can see that this is not a compartment necessarily. There's an opening right there and an opening on this side as well. But I'm still bringing wall breakers to break stuff in through, that wall section right there, just so we don't have any wandering bowlers. Now, the plan is we're going to break in, we're going to kill the queen, and then we're going to jump right over this archer tower, all right? At this point, we should be luring the clan castle, right? Because the clan castle is, the radius is right there. We've already used a poison spell. I've already got my troops and stuff set up, but another poison spell will be required for this enemy clan castle. At the same time, we'll be healing and raging over the same spot as our jump spell, so we're going to primarily focus and depend on our king and our queen to kill this enemy queen. Shouldn't be a problem, no big deal. Also, we're definitely going to have to make sure we have a good funnel set up on the right. So that's something we definitely need to consider. Probably going to be deploying our golem from outside this gold storage. That way we can set up a couple of wizards to have this builder hut and the elixir collector, but also we want to clear up these outside gold storages as well, just to make sure we funnel on both sides of our entry point. Now, the next step, guys, is that we need to think about our hog deployment. Not guaranteeing that we're going to take out this archer tower. We may want to start the attack from down here, but we want to look at blank spaces in the base as I started this entire thing off with, and those blank spaces are in this awkward compartment, but also we got some 2x2 spaces on this side of the town hall in the south, right on either side of this air sweeper, and we've also got some blank spaces up here in this top compartment as well. There's actually a 2x2 space between the cannon and the builder's hut, but there's also a 2x2 space between this cannon and the air defense, and then between the air defense and the barbarian king altar. So this entire northern section is quite scary, kind of shady, and I'm not looking forward to dealing with that spot, all right? But if we can manage with our kill squad of bowlers raged in the core, if we can manage to get rid of one, if not both these wizard towers, then we'll be sitting pretty to go ahead and heal inside that blank space for our hogs. So that is basically the plan. There is no other tricky locations inside the base for blank spaces, double giant bombs, or anything like that. I am a little bit leery, though, of this space right here. Normally, you don't see an area where a wizard tower is sitting next to a wall that has no exterior trash building. So we might have a situation where there are some exterior giant bombs. I will be dropping a hog or something, just to test the waters before I deploy my hogs from this bottom right-hand side. So we have an entry point on the right, kind of, on the east. We're going to burrow our way in, jump over this arch tower, heal and rage at the same time, get a bunch of destruction in that core. Again, make sure we funnel the north and the south, and then start our hog deployment from the south, and we're going to work our way around clockwise. That way, everything is going to end up finishing right around here with the king, and the hogs won't have to worry about getting destroyed by the king for very long. It's only level 10 king, but it is still a threat to the base. So it's not a difficult base design, I don't think. It might have some tricky locations. Again, these open wall compartments are interesting. Makes me wonder where these giant bombs really are, but hopefully we don't run into a whole bunch of exposed giant bombs where there are hogs at the beginning. So I'm gonna go over my plan one more time. Break into the east, jump over, heal and rage, bowlers and heroes do tons of work, poison over the enemy clan castle, and then hogs from the south work away counterclockwise. Clockwise. That is the plan, guys. Let me make sure I've got my army ready to go, and then we're gonna hit it together. All right, guys, army is ready. We've got our golem for our tank. We've got 32 hogs, guys. It's going to be epic. We've got a minion for cleanup. We've got wizards for the funnel, wall breakers for that initial break for the bowlers. We've got 2 heals, 1 rage, 1 jump, a poison, a CC poison, and some max bowlers. Obviously, our heroes as well. We are ready to go. Always double check this before you hit the attack button. So let's begin. Booyah! Alright, so the first things first, guys, let's drop this golem. I think I'm going to put him out here by this gold storage. Also, we want to take out this gold storage. And oh, a giant bomb on the outside. That is an interesting thing to notice and learn. We have an exterior giant bomb right off the bat, which makes me kind of nervous, to be honest with you. Kind of nervous. Oh, man. Alright, so our king, our queen, a couple of wall breakers, and then our bowlers. So there we go. Let's use our poison spell on the enemy queen. Do we need some more funneling on this far right hand side? I don't know. I've got a 20-second jump spell though, so we do need to be very careful about when we use it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's heal. Let's rage. Let's pop the king's ability. Now we got a drag loon in the clan castle. Let's cheat that poison spell over as far as we can. We got a wandering bowler, unfortunately. But the bowlers in the clan castle doing some work. Let's test this spot. Everything is looking pretty nice, actually. Let's deploy some hogs and get this attack going. Queen, we're gonna need your ability, girl. Pop the ability for the queen. And now let's deploy some hogs over here. And I'm a little bit nervous about the spot in the center. Let's heal over. Oh, and the 2 giant bombs in the core, guys. I called it. I absolutely called it, guys. And it looks like we have cleared the base, and everything that I predicted almost came true. We had some exterior giant bombs. We had some giant bombs in this center side here. We've got traps everywhere in weird places. Let's deploy our hogs just to make sure. Do we have any corner buildings? No, it looks like our corner building, there's no corner building issues. Drop our wall breakers for fun. It looks like our queen survived. We got a huge crew of hogs that have survived as well. The scout was successful, and we amazingly are 3 for 3 in these Town Hall 9 Dojo videos. That is absolutely awesome, guys. And it worked. So shout out to that. Now I will be upgrading my lava hounds very, very soon in the laboratory. So be looking forward to a more variety. I know we've done 3 of pretty much the same attack so far with the golems, bowlers, and hogs. But next video, guys, or probably not next, because I think that lava hound upgrade is 10 day, maybe 8. Either way, I've been trying to do these once a week. So I'm looking forward to using some La Loon strategies in the future Town Hall 9 dojos, lava hounds and balloons. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be able to reach up even higher. In this war, we reached up 5 ranks. In the next war, hopefully we can reach up even further, and we can do some amazing things with some air attacks at Town Hall 9. But guys, that is it for today. Again, I'm shocked, 3 for 3, but the base wasn't too darn tricky, luckily for us. Anti 2-star for a bottom Town Hall 9. Make sure, guys, if you are building your bases, take my advice. Listen to me here. If you are in the middle or the bottom of your war roster or the war ranking, you don't need to have your Town Hall in the middle. Make it tricky. Make a base where the traps are gonna get them. That is my recommendation. Middle Town Halls are best for the top bases to prevent a lower Town Hall getting a 2-star, helping out with the war. 2 stars at the bottom, doesn't really help much. So, anyway, guys, that is it for me. I love each and every one of you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not joined the Klaus family. And as always, guys, I will see y'all again next time.